Hello and welcome to Ad Hoc. Hello and welcome to Ad Hoc Reviews. In this format, I will play some kind of game, and I will talk about it, my thoughts on it. I'm not sure how long this will be. Maybe half an hour, maybe an hour. I'm not sure. For the first game, I chose Splinter Cell Conviction because I kind of wanted to play it again, and I kind of like it. So, and I mean, it's my first video of this kind, so we'll see how this goes.
Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
The thing you have to understand is this. The Sam Fisher you knew is dead. America killed him, asked him to make one sacrifice too many, cross one line too far. A drunk driver killed him, some anonymous asshole who ran down his daughter and vanished. She was the one thing in his life that humanized him. And his agency killed him. Set him up, turned him loose, and told him to pull the trigger on his best friend in a dirty New York City basement. Irving Lambert died by Sam's hand that day. And so did Sam. So he left. Left Third Echelon, left the life he knew, left America and Mom and apple pie, left it all behind. He hopped off the grid and went walkabout, looking for a reason to go on living. Eventually he found it. He caught a whisper in the wind that maybe his daughter's death hadn't been an accident. He heard a name. And he found somewhere to go looking. A city called Valletta. It's in Malta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Phone call for you. Please accept this. Compliments of your call.
Sam,
Who is this? How'd you find me?
give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
I'm not doing a damn thing until you tell me how you found me.
We're Third Echelon. We've got an eye on everyone.
I mean, it's kind of weird to say he
Look
has
up.
to do
You'll see it.
everything she says because he's fucking Mr. Splinter Cell. What the fuck?
Come on, Sam. It's starting to attract attention.
He's Sam Fisher. He can like deal with anything. What the fuck?
I see it.
Then I can take it back up to safe altitude, and you can get moving.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck. Now get to that group of stalls in the market. There's a lot of cover for you there.
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
Just like the old days, Sam. Are you carrying?
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk a firefight when there's civilians around.
That's very noble of you. But right now, what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece. So get to that group of booths right now, or I can't help you, Sam.
At least we're relatively fast in the game, which is good most of the time.
Good. Now let's get you a little closer to those targets in the light over there. Go cover to cover until you reach the luggage stand. Make it there?
I'm there.
I really like the style of
Tapping into the city's
projecting
power. That'll let me open
tutorial
those
and stuff
doors
onto
and blow out those
like
lights.
objects.
Yeah.
It's really organic. I mean, there are puppets too, but it helps. What the fuck? Bugs? Oh no.
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Turn on the light for me, please.
Come on, sweetie. There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark. Sometimes darkness is a good thing. Like when you want to go to sleep.
I could go to sleep with the light on.
When it's light, you can't see into a place that's dark. But when it's dark, you can see what's around you much better.
Really?
Really. So if there's monsters or bad people around, you can see them. And if you're in the dark,
Talking
they
about
can't see you.
tutorial
I
popping.
can't see you either. Can you please turn the light back on?
Okay. Then how about this? There's one really cool thing I didn't show you yet.
There is? Show me.
Okay, here it is. When you're in the dark and your eyes get used to it, you can see all sorts of things around you really well. And then you can do stuff with them.
Like what?
Now take a look at your mobile. You can see it really well, right? If there were monsters standing underneath it, because I can see it, maybe I could make it fall on them and they'd go
And
away.
it would fall on their heads and they wouldn't be bad anymore?
That's my girl.
Teddy, what was that?
Daddy needs you to stay in bed now. Okay? He's gonna shut the door and I'll be back real soon, all right?
Okay, Daddy, I love you.
Stay in bed.
There you go, Sam. Nice and dark, just the way you like it.
Is that it, man? You pull that shit! Shit!
Oh god, my controller aim is so fucking bad. Yeah, I'm playing with controller, with my old Xbox 360 controller.
I'm right here, fuckface.
Because the mouse controls seem kinda wishy-washy to me.
Come on,
Kinda floaty,
fuckface.
which I really don't like. But then you have to suffer my really bad
shithead!
controller aim for a while.
What do you
Yeah,
got,
playing
man?
with
You
controller.
Got anything good? This place is shit.
Because
You
the
picked
mouse
it,
was
asshole.
kind of
You said
floaty
we'd get a
when
couple
I
of
tried
thouies.
the
There was
co-op
metals
mode.
and shit we could fence in here.
So,
The lady that lives here is hot. Maybe we can
excuse
wait
my
for her
bad
to
aim.
come home.
I'm a mouse player
Get out
since
and trade.
Now you're
years.
talking.
Correct.
Dad, what did you do to them, Dad?
Sarah, baby, don't look.
What are you doing, Daddy?
What are you doing? Sam, talk to me. Sam? Sam, are you there? Come on, don't check out on me.
Graham.
There you are. They brought in some reinforcements, and the man calling the shots is with them. Get a hold of him. I'll ID him, and you can figure out what questions to ask.
Now, who's paying the bill on this one? Hogan. Oh man, why we gotta keep working for this guy? His money.
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Gramkos, a local street-level boss.
Yeah, we'll talk
He hires
a little
himself
bit more
and
about
his
the
gang out on a
gameplay when
regular
we're
basis.
a bit
Who's he
more far
working for
in,
now?
Why don't you ask him?
a bit farther
think I
into the
will.
game. Have some weapon choices and stuff.
You see anything? Nah, man. Shit. This Fisher guy's smart. Probably ran out the back entrance to the market, left a few thumbs up our asses. Not happening. Max all blocked off. He's gotta come through here. Hopefully before we die of old age. Take that, son of a bitch! Take him down!
Is there a way to aim? Ah, yeah, right, safe. Nice.
I'm out of here. Stay back, hear me?
Looking for me, asshole. No more playing around. Who sent you? Fuck you!
Oh yeah, the interrogation mechanic. I mean, it's not really a gameplay mechanic. More like Splatterfest.
Okay, enough. You want to know who sent me? It's Coben. Andre Coben. Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Coben want me dead?
If I talk...
And projecting cutscenes onto the wall is really cool.
He drove the car that hit your daughter. Used to brag about it, you know? Heard you were coming, so he hired me to kill you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
I can't tell you. I can't.
Poor guy.
In the city, the old museum on King George Street. It's his place now. Guards out front and on the sides. Don't tell him I told you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him a damn thing.
Don't tell him I told you. But I knew all along that's where Sam would be going. Anything dirty in Malta ran through that mansion. Coben's whole operation was based there, and he turned the place into a fortress. Which, to be fair, it pretty much was to start with. And that was before he filled the place with jumpy guys toting automatic weapons. But Sam knew Coben was in there. And that he might know something about what happened to his daughter. So, Sam was going in, no matter what.
So what's on the schedule?
We don't have time for the handoff. Just shut up and do your job.
Ooh! It's really bad tonight.
Oh, shit!
Oh shit.
Where is he? Guys, where is he? Yep. Hey! What?
I hope my aim gets better after a while.
Enjoy the flight.
Oops. Open the door, Sam.
So what are we supposed to do with these? Drag them to the back part?
Someone took out the chandelier! Hit the lights! Hit the lights! Blood down here! Give us some light!
You isn't it, Fisher? Is that the way you surprised Grand Coast? Well, fuck you!
Fine. I'll take that spot.
Show yourself!
Oops.
It's a museum, not a park. God, how the fuck does he do that? Fuck you, whoever you are! Fuck that museum! Fuck!
Damn it, we're really not giving a shit. So, weapon stash. Now we can get some. Can have some fun here. Upgrades. Oh yeah. What else do we have here? Yeah, let's get the MP5 SD. Ooh. How many targets can I target with the MP2? I vaguely remember the weapon upgrades. So I'll get the scope here. Maybe I should talk a little bit more about how the weapons work. So you see you have like the three like main weapon stats: power, range, and accuracy. Power is fairly obvious, you need more body shots to kill an enemy. I don't remember if there are like enemies you can't headshot later in the game or something. Which makes it more important, obviously, because like if you can headshot with an accurate low power weapon, you don't need much power. Range is damage fall off, and accuracy is just like how big the crosshair is. And like special to the game is the mark stat, how many people you can mark for your execute ability, which feels really satisfying, I have to say. It can be surprisingly tactical, despite seeming a bit overpowered maybe at first. And magazine size is like self-explanatory, I guess. So, how do I change weapons? D-pad down, yeah. I mean, Sam is fit, you can't argue with that.
A clean kill.
Remember, it's payday when we're done, gentlemen, so no fuck-ups, okay?
I mean, the game has the same stealth problem as many stealth games, that you're kind of more invisible than your enemies. I mean, he kind of explained it to his daughter, like if you're in the darkness, your eyes get used to it and you can see better in the darkness. But like those two guards down there, there's so much in the shadow, they should see him too. He can see them. I mean, he doesn't have like special eyes or something. I guess, I hope. I thought. So, I know I can mark this thing. Yeah, range is also important, I remember, now for executability. Because of course, if your weapon has lower range, you have to get closer if you target multiple enemies. I guess out there,
Stay down,
those
fellas.
two guys would have been out of range. Oh
I
shit,
don't like this, man. I'm thinking that Fisher guy is here.
I need backup.
that Fisher guy.
You want some
How do I drop down? That's here. Oops. Kinda thought it's dark there. Let's get our executability back. I mean, there's first grenade, EMP grenade. I mean, there's not really a penalty for like being loud at the moment. If you play the co-op mode, where you can like play for score and stuff, it gets way more important than it is in the single player campaign.
I don't know how you got this far, Fisher, but you're not getting any further.
You two?
I want some backup in here
You
now.
found me!
Be careful,
That's
watch your
as far
backs.
as it goes. You're not
scared
gonna lay
of
a
that.
goddamn
We've gotta
finger
find him
on me,
first.
you hear me?
Flush him out
No, why
and
not?
take him down.
It's 'cause you're
It's not a very complex stealth game, but it's a very fun one.
dead, motherfucker!
I mean, you
You wanna run?
could say it's a casual stealth game if you wanna be a little bit down looking on the game, but why do they turn on the lights when they know you're there in the forward? I mean, they know you're somewhere. Why not activate the lights earlier?
Show your face, fucker! You supposed to be a soldier or something? Nobody messes with...
Oh, I actually died the first time. Look how bad I am. So, now let's do this better. Ooh, not like that.
You're not getting any further.
Ah, yeah, that's a pipe. Nice.
Found me. That's as far as it goes. You're not gonna lay a goddamn finger on me, you hear me?
And take him
Why
down.
not? It's because you're gonna be dead. You hear me? Dead, motherfucker! So if you want to run, I'll give you a head start. You keep coming. I'll be waiting. I'll take care
Correct.
of you the same way I take care of everyone else. Fucks with me.
I really like the upgrade system.
Your daughter,
I'll show it the next time I'm at weapon storage. There's a pipe again. Maybe could have used an EMP grenade here, but I made it.
Better check the grounds anyway, just in case.
Coben's gonna pay up.
It's not too shabby.
Can't see him anywhere.
The ragdoll.
This is bullshit, man. Come on up. This guy, yeah.
Oh, they're actually here.
Quick, everybody turn on the goddamn light!
Meeting someone too close to them. Or it was because I was running. That could be too. Like you saw, I used some of my available points here to upgrade my pistol earlier and my MP5. And you get those points, not like just playing the game, but doing the PEC challenges. I don't know what PEC means at the moment, but it's a long list of challenges in different categories: Vanish, Splinter Cell, and Prepare and Execute challenges. And for completing one of the challenges, like achievements, so to speak, you get some points to upgrade your weapons. It's a really cool system because you're not like, I don't know, farming some materials in like in other games, or not like, or just kill enemies to get like experience, so they could like make a linear progression anyway. But it's more like, if you want more upgrade points, you can do a specific thing to get more points, and over the course of completing all the achievements, all the challenges, you obviously start with the challenges you like or are maybe easy, which gets you a amount of points to start with. But later you have to do the maybe more uncomfortable or more difficult challenges, which is like, I think, a nice way to make progression, because the player can choose how they want to progress, what challenges they want to do and which one they don't want to do. So I really like the challenge system. Maybe some examples, like stealth headshots is a very basic one, obviously. There are like 3 enemies with 1 grenade. It's like the fighting stuff here, more or less. Yeah, the Vanish challenges are obviously about like stealth stuff. They neutralize an enemy while standing at least 10 meters from your last known position. We'll see the last known position system later. I don't think we saw it yet. And then you have the Splinter Cell challenges, which are like here: kill 4 enemies with a single mark and execute, complete a level without being spotted and without retrying, complete a level without firing a single shot and without retrying, neutralize 10 enemies in a row without being detected, neutralize 50 enemies in a single magazine using a assault rifle without reloading. These are more like the out of the ordinary challenges. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's an interrogation challenge too. So, I mean, the review is not of Splinter Cell here is not completely how I wanted to do the review, the ad hoc review format, because I played the game already, so I know a bit of the game, and I mean, it's called ad hoc, so it should be an like spontaneous first time review. But it's just to get like into the flow of things and how I talk and what aspects I will talk about. So maybe a bit patience, 3 or 4 episodes, and it should get way smoother, I hope.
Next time, take the stairs.
Oops. God, I missed the sauna goggles, which we get a little later.
plan, I'll tell you what the plan is. That son of a bitch is gonna come through that door, and we're gonna blast him when he does. Boss, what if he comes through the window? Then you shoot him! What kind of fucking stupid question is that?
Look.
Nobody is going anywhere until Fisher
I'm just
is
going
dead.
now. Oh, yeah. And use the MP5, I guess. And then you feel it, maybe. Maybe die? Bro? Nice.
Come here! I'm no grab Yeah, you better hide, Fisher! Let's go! He's there!
If you zoom in with weapons, you get a little bit of auto aim help. So it's not always because my aim is so good, but because of the auto aim. If I hit headshots so often. That's alright, stop shooting.
Coben, were you saying something about my daughter?
Oh, God, no. Yeah, I was just messing with you, man. I didn't mean it.
Yo, let's try to get the challenge.
I swear I didn't mean it.
Then make it up to me. Tell me why you killed her.
I can't tell you. All you can do is kill me.
Why didn't
It was
he
just
use
a
the
job.
piano? I
He
failed.
just gave me a picture and told me to provide a body. That's all it was, a dump job.
They isn't good enough. Who were you working for?
I can't tell you. I'm still working for them. They'll gut me if I tell you.
They're not the ones you should be worried about right now.
You don't get it, Fisher. They're bigger than you. They're bigger than me. Don't you see? They told me you were coming.
Drop it, Fisher! Drop it now! You won't be hurt!
Sam, you need to go with them.
The hell I do.
Please. You have to trust me on this one.
If you're talking to the Ice Queen, Fisher, I'd advise you to listen. She knows all sorts of things you'd be interested in. What took you so fucking long?
That's it, Fisher! Nice and easy!
Man, this is Ghost Hawk 1. We've secured Panther and are ready to return to base.
All right, Grim. You get this one. But if it's a setup...
I'll be happy when we drop off.
Lights out.
Reed. I saw his people out by his chopper ready to go. He's probably impatient.
Look, Colonel Prentice, I got us here as fast as I could.
Yes, you did, Oscar. Tom Reed's just not a patient man.
Colonel, I don't mean to be pushy on this one, but I do need to talk to you about my pay.
I was told Coben was handling that.
Well, yes, sir, but since there were these changes, you see, extra passengers with extra gear and a longer flight plan.
Tell you what, Oscar. Take it up with Colonel Reed. He'll take care of you.
It was clear someone wanted to talk to Sam. That's why they went to all the trouble of setting him up with Coben's. That's why they tranked him and flew him back home. They needed him docile when they offloaded him at their private airstrip up in the Blue Ridge, because if they hadn't, he would have taken that place upon with his bare hands.
He's awake.
Fuel is at 3, man.
Colonel Prentice, Major Robertson.
Guess he's the bad guy.
We don't
huh?
have time to chat. Our timetable says your men need to move.
Everything's operational, Director Reed. We start deployment at 900 hours this morning.
Good, keep things going on your end. I'm heading back to 3rd Echelon to prep things there.
Oh, our people will be just fine.
Never had any doubts.
Now, gentlemen, if you'll excuse us, I need a minute with Miss Grimm's daughter here. There's a loose end that needs tying off.
Of course, Major.
Right. Fisher's all yours, Anna. You packaged him for us in Malta, you get to unwrap him here. Find out what he knows about the EMPs, how he knows it, and why he's been hunting our friend Mr. Coben.
Might take a while, Tom. He's been trained to resist interrogation.
I'm authorizing you to use whatever persuaders you need, chemical or otherwise. Get the answers, and dispose of them. Just don't be as messy this time.
Well, I'll keep that in mind. Anything else?
Just get to it. And call me when you have something. I'll be at HQ.
Nicely composed scene with the projected cutscene on the lockers again.
Listen to me. I'm working for President Caldwell as a mole inside Third Echelon. Reed's the new director, and he's working hand in hand with our host here, a PMC called Black Arrow. They're running a pipeline for stolen Russian EMP tech through Malta, and Reed's stonewalling any kind of investigation into it.
Reed's stonewalling the president.
He's got serious political coverage from somewhere, and the president isn't getting anywhere through channels. We know they're in the final stages of prep for something very ugly, but what we don't know is what it is or where it's going down.
Really? Then again, you seem more interested in field work these days.
Stop it. I need you to do this. The second I make a move, my cover is blown. But you're on the outside now. You are free to act.
I don't do this sort of thing anymore.
Tell that to the men you killed in Malta. Now, if you don't make it look like you escaped and attacked me, I'm dead. So make it look good, Sam. Hit me. Do what you have to do.
Grim, let me remind you, I'm out of the game.
You're not out. All it took was one hint about her. Only one hint about Sarah and you dove right back in.
I mean, I get boob physics and like Dead or Alive.
What do you
Hey,
know
I mean,
about
it's
her?
like point of the game more or less, but like in this, why? There's no reason.
I know she's alive. How's that for starters?
You're lying. She's dead. Lambert told me she was dead, and I take his word over yours.
She's alive, Sam, and I know where she is. I've known all along.
You're lying. Why should I believe you?
Because my people have her. If you help me, you get to see her again. If you don't, it's out of my hands.
Do not lie to me about this, or I'll kill you. You understand me? I will kill you.
Those facial animations.
I've been lying to you about this for years.
Mass Effect Andromeda flashback.
Okay. Okay, that'll do. Good work.
Shut up.
Here. My car's just outside their security gate. It's a red T-208. I disabled the GPS locator chip, so Third Echelon's birds can't find it. And take this
Beating
snake
women
camera.
in 2K18?
It's linked with this phone. The signal's
Or
encrypted.
whenever this game came out, I guess.
So I can set up a call with Sarah to prove to you that she's alive and unharmed. Now we need to get you out of here without them coming after you. C4 should help with that. There's some right outside. Get it and call me back.
I don't get the gun.
Just point it at the right people.
Oh, I will.
What was it? Something about an op in Indonesia?
Whoa, what the?
That must hurt.
Grim, I've got the package.
Good. Now here's the plan. They may not be able to track my car by GPS, but they've got a chopper on site. That means they don't need to.
They'll just blow me off the road.
We're far enough out into the sticks that no one will notice. You need to disable that chopper, or you're not going anywhere.
Roger that. That would be better to hold off on the detonation.
Let's do another pass. There's no second chances with this stuff. You think it's really gonna work? Don't know, but I don't want to be. Oh, shit! Hey! Whoa, shit! We got a fucking problem here, guys. Someone check if our
I really like how fluid the combat can be.
whoever did this now.
It gets way better if you like play the cop maps, because you can like learn the maps and get way faster, of course.
Come on, chicken shit! Show yourself!
Oops.
I know you're here somewhat. Oh shit.
Come here, mate. Ouch. Sam is really not messing around.
Grim, I've taken care of the chopper. Now I need to take down the field's electrical grid.
Good call. Black Arrow jury-rigged the hell out of the original system when they converted the airfield from civilian use.
So it's vulnerable. The power relays are probably the weakest point. Where do I find them?
One of the barracks had one put in, exposed inside the building.
And that's my best bet.
So, disrupt power control relay.
Attention
Sounds
all
good.
personnel. The mess hall is now closed until further notice.
So it's probably driving him crazy.
Major's already crazy. It's just the
All personnel are reminded that non-essential use of staff vehicles is forbidden. Anyone found using field-rated vehicles for private purposes will be subject to formal discipline.
And put him in a place where he can't do any of the stuff that makes him brilliant. Well, he goes nuts.
I think you're getting a little too invested.
Oops. I wanted to open the window first, but okay.
Attention, attention. The weapons drill has been postponed until 800 hours. Repeat, the
Come.
weapons drill has been postponed.
Come on, move back. One step. Come on. Let's get you.
Whoever you are, it's not a public airfield. In case you haven't noticed. Show yourself.
All personnel. The ordnance inventory is now complete.
I'll turn this whole airfield upside down if I have to. No contact. Nothing to report. Stand down, but stay alert. You can't hide forever, asshole. I know you're here. Nothing to report here. Keep moving. Oh! Let's move to the next area. I'll watch from here and see what I can find. I lost him. Where'd he go? Jesus! Shit! Get back! I'm here!
You want to mess with me? Okay, asshole. Let's got him. Fisher's over there.
Oh yeah, there you saw this ghostly figure of mine. That's where the enemies think I was, and they'll investigate this position. So I'm able to move around my last known position to like outplay them. I mean, they're not the smartest enemies ever, so...
Watch your eyes! I'm throwing a flashbang! You trying to steal a plane?
Oh, they use grenades now. Good to know.
Let's get this over with, punk. Drop your weapon and surrender now!
Oh, that was a bit messy, but I think I got him.
Nice job. Now, My car is parked just outside the gate off the main lot, but as things stand, you won't get far.
What haven't you told me?
There's a satellite dish on site with an uplink to a private spy bird. Use some C4 to take it out.
I thought your car was clean.
It is. But if they get a visual lock on you from the sat, it won't matter.
Why don't you go see if there's anything else you forgot to mention?
Don't make me search this whole damn airfield to find you! Come on out!
Can't see him. This guy's a fucking ghost.
Give it up! That's Fisher! Okay, I can't find the source of the disturbance. Keep your eyes open in case it happens again.
What do you think you are? Kind of ninja? Give me a break.
The game still looks quite nice, I have to say.
Come on, come get me. I'm right here. Don't make me come looking for you. Holy!
Oops, maybe I should use the MP5 from this range. At this range.
I know you're here. Whoa, holy shit.
Stay sharp.
Hello there.
Oh, god damn it! It's right there! You're not the only badass on the airfield picture!
The dish is taken care
How
of.
long you think flash grenade?
Then let's get you out of here. My car is outside the gate. All the pursuit vehicles are inside.
Attention,
This is
attention,
the
all
one.
personnel.
Try their
There's an
security
escaped
system.
prisoner
Then let's get
inside
out of
the
here.
compound.
Well
Yes.
done.
He is to be considered armed and dangerous. Report to your security positions immediately. You were cleared to use deadly force.
Son of a damn it! Fisher's tearing the airfield apart!
Good on that, huh? Or not?
The prisoner is
Bad
still at
news.
large.
Sarah's
Repeat,
fine,
the
but I have to
prisoner
push
is
back the
still at
call I
large.
promised you.
Stop playing games and don't call me again unless you've got my daughter on the line.
Nice. I skipped all the enemies behind me, I guess. Okay, yeah, alerted at least.
Warning, the prisoner has had extensive combat training. He is armed and extremely dangerous.
In every shelter if I have to. Flashbang, watch your eyes! That's what I thought! Give me a break! No way!
The music is weird. Kind of fucked up, actually.
No way I'm going!
But original.
Paladin 9 Security, Victor Cost speaking.
Vic, it's Sam. I'm in town and could use a little help.
If you're asking for help, we better do this face to face. And what the hell's going on back there?
I thought you'd recognize the sound. Remind you of anything?
Yeah. Iraq.
Yo, Sam, how's your little girl?
She's doing fine. I got a picture from her in the mail. I think her mom helped her draw.
Nice. My kids don't draw me pictures or write or anything.
They don't write because you can't read, man.
Clap it up. But when I get out of here,
You're going to kindergarten.
You know, I hear they got entrance exams at kindergarten now, Sam. I don't know if Vic's gonna make it in.
trusted me. Because of what we've been through together in the Gulf. That's why he called me after Third Echelon did their little number on him. He needed someone to watch his back. I was the only one who could.
Husky, this is Wofford Base. We've got a UAV showing 2 men down, and your squad leader missing and presumed KIA. Find cover and hold your position. We'll come get
So I guess this concludes my first ad hoc review. I think it was kind of sloppy and probably didn't talk enough.
You read me?
But it's my first one, so I'll try to improve. Maybe use a new game next time. Not completely sure about that. Maybe I should start the review later in the game and not with the start of the game. But I'll see. Thanks for watching.